I mean, you were talking 3 seconds into it. Last time on PeakD&D, we show up at, what's the name of the village called?
The Wookwalker village.
We show up at the Order of the Divided Sky at the Wookwalker village.
You knew it anyway.
We are dealing with headaches because there are 2 possible timelines that have been created. Oren and Ravi, the events that have happened. But for Julius, he remembers a completely alternative timeline. We all kind of go our separate ways to deal with that. Ravi goes to take mushrooms in the naked tent. Oren tries to go to sleep, and Julius walks off with his new goatee. It turns out that it's Burning Man, and fire elementals are now all over the place. We have to attack the fire elementals, and evil Julius kills one. There's evil Julius, guys.
To the end of the Burning Man ceremony, Ghar Seeah has announced that it has come to an end. Borman, sadly, the one casualty from this
I swear I was trying to save him.
You said you were, yeah.
I was trying to do the medicine checks he taught me in school.
Yeah.
And
Are there usually lots of casualties for Burning Man?
Oh, like, not really, man, but that's a real bummer.
Yeah.
That's like the worst. Okay.
I mean, let people know when you're setting the village on fire next time.
What do we do with him?
Well, I guess we'll,
He was Boreman.
we'll like put him in a boat and like send him down the river and like, make him look really good.
All right. I'll go try to find a boat. I'm still high and like...
There's a boat like in the little gatehouse, like underneath there.
Oh.
I mean, I think that
yeah, like you could float it over if you don't have to lift it. Like we'll bring him to it.
There's probably like family members that are like, this is we're not going to do this now. This is going to take time. There's like, I'm sure that family wants to
I got the boat.
reconcile Ravi.
Yeah, you see like Borman's wife is like gently weeping in the corner. She's doing a dance, like she's kind of waving her arms and like it's a mourning dance. It's very sad.
Bor woman? Is that her name?
It's Mrs. Borman.
Mrs. Borman.
What kind of weird country do you guys come from?
I will quietly into myself be saying the funeral rites from Vortor in the Book of Life and Death from up there.
On the top of your tower.
You've got an evil cleric, an evil
Why are his eyes glowing red, Ravi?
scion. He's up there. Just like, hey,
I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that crazy, but if that's what the death rites of Vortor sound like, that is exactly what I'm doing.
imagining, like, you're just saying it kind of like disdainfully. And
Is that infernal I'm hearing you speak?
Kalima!
No, I'm saying it very passionately and very genuinely. I wish this soul safety in the shelter of Vortor.
Pass beyond this realm and into the arms of
that
light
he may
of
leave
Vortor.
his pagan ways behind.
To be
his
judged
ways
in the
behind.
light of Vortor, yes.
And may Vortor be
But you're doing this
merciful.
quietly.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
It's the goatee
Scroll
that
of
makes it
balance
sound.
is also coming into this too, probably. Like, let the scales weigh him.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff. Sort of like each of the 5 pillars comes into the death rites, I'm sure. In this religion I made up. Super cool. Great. Yeah, and you see...
Tess just brings out the best of them.
You see like, everybody's starting to come out of the little gatehouse now. And you see Julius's mom goes over and starts like, performing some her own funereal rites as well with the
I didn't mean to.
they're similar to
wasn't you,
it's
Ravi.
Vortor words. With a little bit more focus on balance.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
light and dark and like, guide. And so there's a lot of similarities between like the light of Vortor, and she's talking about sort of a more generic light, but the light of the moon, more and more specifically, and like, in the eyes of Sarala, and
So a lot of
But there's a lot of crossover there. Like you can see that like there is some relation to the things that you are saying as well, and some of the concepts that are being relayed in your funereal rites. Yours are a little bit more about like the balance of justice and Vortor will have the final say in this person, but there's also like the sentiment of wishing for like the earnestness of that judgment, right? Like this person's a pagan, but all are viewed the same in Vortor's light, and he will be held accountable for his
many sins.
Yeah, she's just more like comfort and a little more like may the light embrace you and that kind of
so
some hippie bullshit. I got
a
you.
little hippie bullshit, but you are struck by there is some similarity there. It's kind of weird.
So is this like a big deal going on right now, or is it more just
everyone is kind of just like weirdly dealing with it, like it's
then I'm gonna weirdly deal with it.
they're not all, they're not freaking out, like you know what I mean,
but it's not like it's not like super formal like thing now everyone's kneeling down, everyone's doing a certain thing.
Yeah, they're kind of
are they or no
continuing. No, they're like continuing with the celebration. This is an
unfortunate
event, but not these people are certainly make me an awareness check.
Okay. Because I have a plan.
Getting the vibe. Feel the vibe.
You got the vibe.
No.
Sorry, awareness. 11, actually. Not terrible.
11, that's not terrible. Like, these people are, they are certainly saddened by this loss, but they are not unused to it. They're not devastated by this.
And they're not like stopping in their tracks to do some
death
crazy
is
rite.
Something that they are not unfamiliar with. And it is, they're certainly not happy.
Stupid pagan war games.
So I'm gonna.
I'm with you, Julius.
I didn't finish my sandwich.
I'm gonna
no, I didn't finish it.
Oh, you didn't finish your sandwich.
I dropped it.
Yep.
When fire elemental fucking burst out
right.
I was
it's
eating
a little trampled and a little.
So I want to find my sandwich.
Yep.
Do I find my sandwich?
You find your chance. Yeah, it's a little crispy around the edges, like the fire elemental stepped on a little bit.
So I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna go over to Borman's body, and I'm gonna set it on Borman's body and be like, I hope you get the Borman special. And then I'm going to do some like cool prestidigitation wizard magic.
Sure.
Around him.
You can do that, right?
I think.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's not a spell, but I think I'm a wizard, so.
You can like.
Does anything happen? I'm just kind of like.
What are you trying to make happen?
I don't know, just like light, like dancing lights kind of scenario. Just like a little bit, not like crazy light show, just kind of like a little bit of light, and then I'm done.
Okay, sure, I'll buy that.
Because she's doing weird shit, so I'm gonna do weird shit. I'm just doing what I feel like in the moment, man.
Hey, I like it.
You're really embracing Divided Sky.
Yeah. You see
right
that
now.
There are your Karina pulls out
Karina. Is that your mom's name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Karina, Julius's mother, pulls out a small lotus flower that she had in her pack, and
flowers.
Lays it down on top of. It's kind of like
what is that
whitish, silvery.
What does that one do when you
flower? What? Oh, this is a lunar lotus, and its petals glow in the moonlight with this.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Silvery thing. It's just sort of the native flower around here, and it's often seen as a sign of passing from one place to another. It's a symbol.
He would want the grilled cheese to go with him too.
I saw the sandwich. But that was kind of a weird like sex thing for him too, though, right? Like the sandwiches were.
No.
The Borman special, when I first heard of it, was not about sandwiches.
Oh.
But I mean,
I don't know. We shared a sandwich. Like a sandwich.
I'm sure that was very special for you.
Just a sandwich.
This is an actual sandwich.
This thing right here.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's great. You kids are just awesome. I'm gonna go. Let
Just
you be alone. if in case you want to be alone with Borman.
Oh no, I
for
just
any-
I did.
You know, I didn't.
I
I
just
don't know what
wanted
your
to
kind of
give
thing
him.
was.
I don't know. We had a moment, just like
This is no
chatting under the
judgment here, I
moonlight.
just-
So
Yes.
that's
I mean,
all.
Karina, you can't be judging it. You've got the naked 10 over here. You're full on. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Why do we have? Why are we having fire attack people? Like, what's going on?
Oh, that's right. I guess you guys don't really know what Burning Man's all about.
You can explain it, but it doesn't answer what's going on. It doesn't answer why.
Well, it's a ceremony that we observe every year. It's
I mean,
what's
Borman.
going on.
Yeah, Borman.
Yeah, Borman was brave and participated in the ceremony.
The stuff is unnecessary. We can dance around the fire.
I get it. I understand what you're saying. I grew up. I lived many years on the Vortorian Empire, and I understand that a lot of the things that you have seen are not like they are. They're different other places outside of Para.
And I would say more healthy and more alive.
Praise Vortor.
That
Julius, where did you run off to?
you just hear him like mumbling as he walks by,
Praise Vortor.
like a consternated teen, just like praise Vortor.
Oh man.
Want to go home. This is like my old school. Yeah, so she says that there's certainly a lot of significance behind the Burning Man ritual. I understand how it would seem different to you, but
Not different. Your village is one less now. I mean, you do this over and over again, 2 less, 3 less. You don't have a village. It's not sustainable. We just came from a place. Same deal. Same deal with KrakenFest. It's not sustainable. I don't get it. We don't have to do these like death fun. It's not fun. I don't get it. It is fun, Ben.
You don't.
It is fun, Ben.
You don't, I know. You don't get it. And that I think is maybe what I was hoping to show you by bringing you all here, is that the world is a vast and varied place. There's meaning behind what we do. There's not meaning behind what we do. It doesn't matter. Time is fleeting. Time is...
It's also very weird right now.
It is very weird right now. And there are many ways that time can be experienced. This isn't the first time that you and I have had this conversation already.
I know, like right before all the fire people showed up, we were talking about time and stuff. I think we should go to sleep, and I think we should wake up, and Julius will make us a really nice meal, and we can get the fork out. And I really think that we need to figure out what's going on and what we're going to do.
I like it. We're going to bed. And I'll turn around and go to a sleeping tent that's not burned down.
All right. I wish you good dreams, and I will see you all.
Sweet dreams, Mama Bear.
Is my laundry?
Mama Bear.
Is my laundry?
Oh, it's on the line.
Oh, thank you.
Got a little bit singed on the outside. We'll clean that up.
That's okay. Good night, Miss Walla.
Thank you all for helping with the Burning Man ceremony. It meant a lot to me. And also to Ghar Seeah. He was touched, really. Not in the like Borman kind of way, but
I'm asleep.
We're just trying to keep all your people and animals alive.
we'll talk in the morning. There may be ways to set things right.
If you see Julius, we're in this tent over here, I think. We've been setting up.
I'm not sure where Julius will end up sleeping tonight, but
Well, we have a bed. I think there's enough beds in this tent.
I'll make sure he knows. Great. And she wanders off and towards the
Naked tent.
towards the naked tent. No, she actually goes towards the her own separate tents or off in the woods a little bit.
Oh.
Silent disco.
Silent disco.
What is Julius doing?
I'm gonna go tell Mrs. Borman that I'm sorry for her loss, and then I'm going to go get a grilled cheese sandwich, and then I am going to go to bed.
Very well. The grilled cheese sandwiches are very good. Only ask for the Borman special at that tent. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for your condolences. All right, and then she has you see she's turned back into a small like halfling woman as well, and most of the Wook Walkers have turned back into their regular
They're
humanoid forms,
humanoid forms,
non-transformed version. You see like humans, you see halflings and some dwarves, that kind of thing, mostly humanoid, like not too many dragonborn or like
no feasting Dragars.
yeah, no Dragars. So mostly it seems like a lot of humans, dwarves, gnomes, no elves, but halflings.
Yeah.
Small folk.
I'll say my evening prayers, and then I'll be up for the sunrise meditations of Vortor in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. Delightful. Great. So the morning comes, and
I too am up at dawn,
perfect.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Great. You see goateed Julius going through his rites. He's got probably some incense burning and some things.
I respect that, so I don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I go to the naked tent to get my clothes.
To get my clothes. Yep, you do.
Do they have coffee here?
Not in the naked tent.
Maybe. Welcome to the naked tent in the morning. Have your morning coffee.
No, they absolutely have like a full-on naked coffee bar set up. There is a naked barista, only an apron.
Like 5 a.m., like sunrise, just making lattes.
Yeah, this is welcome to Moonbucks. What can I get you?
Oh. That is on so many levels. I love it. Oh. I am in my clothes. Yeah, we are in the naked tent. That's right. Yes. Can I get a large?
Sorry, what?
Large Americano.
Just say like Vente or something.
Big. Not big.
So grande.
Grande.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Whatever
That's
that.
what I thought you meant.
What is that? What is that? Is that like what is that? Primordial? Is that
It's tall,
abyssal?
grande. Yeah, it's
What is that?
definitely
Sorrellan.
Is it Sorrellan?
it's celestial.
Is it Beast Spoke? Celestial. Okay, I can get behind that. My friend's Celestial. Yeah. So grande. Am I saying that right now?
grande. Yeah.
Grande.
Mhm.
Nothing in it.
Sorrellan roast? Great.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Dark.
It's a dark roast, yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. It's moon theme. Everything's dark here. Kind of nighttime stuff. Hey, here you go.
Awesome.
They drew like a
So
little,
when they do
like it's
they'll
a perfect little
do that,
moon in
I get
the-
my
in the
clothes
latte
on.
art.
Get all ready to go. Grab my coffee.
Thanks
walk-
for coming to Moonbucks.
Yeah, thank you.
Right on.
This is awesome. Coffee, man.
No, it's
no
a
one's
chain.
around.
It's a
I'm not
chain.
talking to anybody.
It's a franchise on this continent.
I walk out of the,
Absolutely. We're trying to get into the Vortorian market. Just let us know.
My
if you-
dad would love to invest.
The Darian becomes a franchisee of Moonbucks.
Dad, I have an investment opportunity from Sorala. We need to start this at the Vortorian Empire. It's going to wonders.
Take over.
Take over. There's also
Love it.
this mouse that I think we should get into also. Anyways, Disney, because they both own the world. I'm going to walk out of the naked tent and be like, I wish I was enjoying nice coffee. Grande with Borman. I will see if he's done with his rites yet. Just glance.
How long does that take? 30 minutes? 40 minutes?
You know what?
Roll me a
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Great. It's divisible by 5. We like it. 4 minutes a pillar. Great.
Nice and even.
That's what I aim for. I have it down. Used to be 45 minutes. 9 minutes a pillar, but
All right. Cool. Yeah.
I just glance like from where he was when I walked out if he's done.
He is, yes.
He is done?
Yes.
Okay. I'll walk over to him, be like, oh, that was a crazy party last night. Where did you run off to?
Oh, I was there. I was there witnessing all the wonderful, wonderful glories of this cursed pagan world, Your Majesty.
Have you always had the stuff on your face? Has that always been there?
Is there?
No.
Did
The
I get some
hair
incense?
that's growing
What-
from your the hair that's growing on your face.
What? Go eat some more drugs. And I
No,
just
man.
storm off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it felt very. He was very cold. Not how you remember most of your conversations with Julius going.
I go to the tent that I woke up in. Like that. Where did I wake up?
In a tent, in one of the sleeping tents.
I try to go find Orin.
I thought we slept in the same tent.
I don't know. I was
Orin
high
was in
and
the same tent. Yeah,
He
you
was,
woke up.
okay.
Orin was sleeping.
So I go there and, hey, Orin.
Good morning, Ravi.
Hey. Do you
One coffee, huh?
Thanks, man.
Hey. Oh, you want one? I know this great place. It's called Moonbeams.
I mean, honestly, I could take a coffee.
Well, get dressed and we'll walk and talk.
Okay. I'll pull my laundry off the clothing line and get dressed. And
Did you notice anything with Julius?
yeah, he was really angry at
kinda
me because of what I did.
Did you see his face?
Yeah, he was like,
No, he's-
and then he like went off into the woods.
No,
that
no,
was
no.
before all the
I mean,
fire on the
What's
village.
on his face? Do you remember? He has a goatee now. He's got like mustache and like
He has a beard. He has
Yeah.
a red beard.
He used to have a red beard, but
yeah.
now
He
he has
no,
like
he
a
used to have like
black goatee.
it's-
It's like
oh.
trimmed and shaved.
it's like gone,
You've seen him this
and
morning?
it's black.
It's black?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's black.
He used to have a big red beard.
I mean, you know, this is his like village and stuff.
It was a nice.
So I don't know. Maybe he shaved. I haven't. Is he making breakfast? I could really use some Julius breakfast right now.
I don't think he's doing much of anything
Well,
the
I
same.
wanna-
I think that time warp, whatever we did, changed him.
Thank you for saying we. I think it was me though.
Wait, what? What did I say?
You said whatever we did.
We,
I know.
including Julius and Inara, not Inara, his mom, sorry, Karina. What we did when we left and went time traveling, I think that changed him.
No. Or maybe. I mean, I don't know. I said I whispered to our sleeping on the beach. I thought I was doing a good thing, and I think that's where my headache came from.
What did you tell us?
I warned us about the brother being about what's his name again?
Lysander.
I
And
warned
you do have a memory of that, like,
Yeah.
because that's what you remember
Right?
waking up to. Because before you woke up to Julius screaming,
Yeah.
this you also have a memory. It's all kind of blurry after that. You think it happened in a certain way, but you woke up with the brothers a fake. Then the Julius screaming. Maybe did Julius scream once again?
I think you.
No, I don't
When
think
you
so.
woke up? I don't think you did. So you just heard the brothers a fake, and then you all woke up on the beach.
Yeah, I remember waking up. Wait, you
I
said
didn't have
that
a lot
during.
of time. I was kind of scared to run through that second portal, and I thought I was doing a good thing, but it gave me a nosebleed and a horrible headache.
Can I make a roll of theoretical time, magical time thing that
Make
I've
a roll for time.
Yes.
that I've
give
ever
me
read in
time
books?
physics.
Give me a what's
Quantum-
called
Roll two
probably an
dice.
event.
Cross your eyes.
Yeah. Roll 2 dice, but you can't look at either.
quantum theory.
Just give me a straight up intelligence.
Oh yeah, Nar's not with us. I have no luck anymore. Just straight.
Yeah.
Plus 3, so 14. Do I parse out just any? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do, to be honest.
Ravi, my Godstone is back.
I noticed I have one too. It used to be on the rapier. Yeah, things have changed.
We can talk to Julius's mom, and we can just go back and fix it. She said we could talk to her in the morning. We could just go back and fix it.
I don't know if we can do that.
We just jump back in through the portal, and we just we jump back in and we stop me from saying anything. Or we just go back to before I said anything.
And the very little knowledge of magic and time foolery, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Not to be rude, Ravi, but I think it is a good idea.
We'll see if we can, but I don't know if we should. We've already meddled too far, it seems.
I mean, I don't know that anything happened. I mean, I have the Godstone back. The brother is dead. I remember that. And
yeah, you killed him in
the storm wall is down, and we have 2
layer.
Godstones now, and we're here to help Julius's mom. So either way, like, things are looking up, I feel.
I start looking for letters.
Okay. You have your letter from your dad. You had it first, right? Do you think? Let's roll for it.
I might have both letters.
Roll me, yeah.
I think you originally had both letters, and you never.
Would you have given let's give it just a straight up
without the fork
like,
talk?
What are you rolling? You got D20? Let's
You
say
said no fork.
Yeah, let's say pick high or low and then roll it. High, and then whichever one you pick is the good one.
Hi. 12.
12? Yeah, that's enough. You gave him the letters? Unless you decide you don't want to. You get to pick with that roll. Did you give him the letters or no?
I did give you the letters.
Yeah, so I just
you
silently
have both
look.
letters on you still. That happened like it did in the first time.
But we have Godstones.
Probably slightly different because that was in fork group, like talking. Fork
Yeah.
group. This was just.
But in my memory, I have them as I should. So that's all I was checking for.
You have them.
Because you said Godstones, so we're like, yeah, you have yours. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
My rapier's different. Yeah, things are different.
And better. Forget that guy and his stupid rapier, to be honest. It was all lies. Stupid lies. Yeah, oh, buddy, let's build a sword together. BS, dude. It's so much better this way. I'll build you one even better.
Buddy, you killed him in the lair.
No, well.
You have memories of, like, you have very specific memories of, that's the one thing that you know. Like, I killed him down there. You have memories of that not happening.
More distant.
You have more memories of that. You know that he killed him as well.
Yeah.
So again, this is sort of like, it's causing a little bit of a thing.
Yeah,
it's about that time that the Karina comes to find you guys.
Oh.
And says,
wait, first, Moonbeam. Get coffee.
Moonbeams, yeah. She's at the Moonbeam too. She's over there.
Oh, hey, you come here too? Do you get the grande?
Just a small coffee, please.
It's not small. It's
tall.
Tall. Celestial.
No.
Tall.
No, thanks. Just a small coffee.
So tall.
No, a small coffee.
We don't have that. We have tall.
Okay.
This is the barista, not Karina.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay.
I
was like, I should
just.
That's the smallest cup.
What's a small?
Yes.
You want a small.
Half.
A tall.
Half of a tall.
Half. Half calf. Got it. Okay.
I'm
half calf.
I'm very curious what you're gonna get.
Can I get a double decaffeinated half calf? Half
this is
full,
like,
half and half.
This is. I'm not going to derail it with that story, but ask me about a story.
Okay.
Later on, maybe it'll be bonus content.
Can't wait. You've unlocked something, Robbie.
Just had to go.
Wait, the journal.
barista.
If you push start and go to the menu, there's bonus content now.
And Karina sipping her, flat white. It's like, So I know you must all have a lot of questions. Ghar Seeah is ready to sit, and we will try to get to the bottom of this and see what can be done.
Ghar
With the-
Seeah. Who is he again?
He's our village leader. He's
Right. Ghar Seeah.
big guy.
Right,
big
right, right.
beard,
He was doing
funny
frostbolts.
many-colored robe.
He was doing the frostbolts.
Yeah. He was fine. He will sit down with you over cortados or whatever you're drinking, and we'll go have. He can answer your questions, and maybe we can figure out what happened. Would you all three join us?
Is
I mean,
Julius
is probably making us breakfast right now, so we
Have
can
you
go
seen
get
him?
him.
Where is Julius? Was he doing?
I saw him this morning. He was doing his rituals,
Great.
and then he thought I was high.
You were high,
and
Ravi.
he stormed off. I'm not today.
Hmm.
He thought I still was.
There was a lot going on in my son's.
And he used to have a
Mind
big red
right
beard, and now he does not.
That's not that crazy, Ravi. People shave all the time.
It's interesting
Not red to black.
because you would have. Yeah, you probably changed that. It's not like an eternal change, but from that point, sometime at the continent of Inara, that changed. I would imagine. So your mom hasn't seen that goatee until now. Anyway.
Okay.
Or last night.
I did notice that. A strange choice. I don't know if that's. I don't think it's always been that way.
Well, it seems like he's mad at Orin, or at least Orin thinks he's mad at him. Certainly didn't seem too fond of me anymore. Did not seem like the Julius that I'm aware of.
He's mad at me for a few things. I kind of screwed up our capture the flag game, and then he probably didn't want me talking to ourselves.
Well,
But it's deeper than that.
that has changed, set in motion some things that maybe Ghar Seeah has some answers for. He is very wise in the ways of balance and time, and he is more knowledgeable than our culture tends to focus the light of Sarala and the idea of light being in balance.
That's what it is. He turned into a bear again then. That's what happened last time he ran off. He probably turned into a bear. The moon was crazy and he turned into a bear.
It's possible. Certainly possible.
Imagine that once he had left the main continent, that those powers that may have been latent in him were brought to the fore. It can be a jarring experience for those who are touched by Sarala.
He didn't know anything
What?
about that, I don't think. And all you can do that,
Never.
and you've already.
We didn't know if he had that gift or not. It was impossible to know back
What
home.
what memories do I have of what Julius likes to drink in the morning?
You had some tea a couple of times, right?
Sure, let's go
I
with it.
feel like maybe we talked about that.
Whatever I remember, I will
Yeah,
ask.
from the
Seasick-
original
seasick
timeline
tea.
A. Yeah.
Seasick tea.
Yeah.
I will do my best recollection of what he would enjoy in the morning. I would ask Moonbeam for a.
It was Moonbucks. Moonbeam is the barista.
Yeah.
Moonbucks. Sure.
Yeah.
Tall.
Hi, I'm Moonbeam. Can I help you?
Tall Grande Venti.
Moonbeam, welcome to
Is that
Moonbucks.
correct?
Yes.
So
Your
let's
accent's terrible, but yes.
Grande. Better? Grande.
It's Grandar.
Grandar.
Just a
Grandar.
big tea. A big.
And do you have tea? Do you have tea choices? What's the
Yes.
best tea that you have?
Oh, that would probably be the Craterful tea.
Sure.
Yes.
I'd
that's
like
great.
a grande, one of those, please.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Let it steep for 2 minutes. Don't uncover it.
Yeah,
And
just
then-
okay. Thank you.
You need to chill out. It's gonna be all
It's
right.
no, I
taken
think
this
it's
long
great.
to get tea before.
1 star. 1 star on your moonbeam. Here, so I'm gonna take the tea.
Everyone's naked in here.
I'm
Robbie.
gonna-
Can we go?
Okay, so where's Ghar Seeah? Where can he meet us? What's the plan?
He's got the large square tent out by the gatehouse.
Okay, you go with them.
The 3 of you come and
I'm gonna
will
go.
entertain
I just
us.
feel. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't know what's going on with Julius right now, But I'm going to go extend the invite that something's happened. We did something with the time while we were there, and we need to figure out how to fix it or how to move forward. Maybe not fix it. I don't know exactly. But I'm going to extend the invitation to come with us because it doesn't seem right that he's not there. If he comes, great. If not, that's his choice.
All three of you were requested by...
I will let him know that.
Thank you. That would be great. I don't know that he wants to really talk to me at the moment.
I don't either. Or Oren, or me for that matter. But we have traveled together all this time. 7 days.
It's been like 10
we're
days.
Like this.
Guys.
We're like
this.
been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Julius
And-
is his name, right?
Also, Moonbeam, do you have a fork?
Mike. A fork?
Yeah, just a.
Sure.
Do you know what that is? Am I saying sorry?
Yeah, I mean we have sporks, but
I'll take
I don't
one of
know what a
those. That sounds
is.
fun.
yeah, no, it's in like this little. There's it's like wrapped in these like kind of translucent leaves, and it's like
Awesome. So I'm gonna take the tea and this fork and go try to find Julius.
great. All right, great. Julius,
I will go where I saw him walk off to when he left. When he went
sort
off.
of stormed off again.
Yeah, no, you'll find me just kind of like kneeling by the river, like in prayer, like playing with the, I assume there's some sort of Vortor rosary bead.
It's the nunchucks.
Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah, sure. Yeah, totally.
there's like tassels on
Yeah,
the
totally.
nunchucks.
Fidget spinner.
That's cool if there's little beads on the like middle of the nunchucks.
yeah, they're like carved into it.
Yeah.
like the handles themselves.
Excuse me, Julius. I don't want to interrupt too much, but I'm just. I brought you a tea.
What sort of mind games is this? And I take the tea and
Don't
like
spill
step
it.
back. Oh, it's hot! It's hot!
I think if you
Did
take
you let
the
it steep too much? You know what? It's fine. I'm sorry.
Okay. When you take the tea, the spork falls down on the ground. Oh. Does this mean anything to you? No? Just curious. All right. Well, it sounds like Ghar Seeah, the leader of where we're at, requested our presence to talk about what has happened. I'm not exactly sure how to move forward from this, but I certainly want you there, and I think he does too. So I just wanted to come and give you tea to start your morning and request that you're there. But ultimately, it is up to you.
Saving heathen pagans, is that our lot?
Not from me. From coming from a wizard school, we have meddled with time, it seems. And going forward from that, I think we need to trudge carefully. It's not about saving one party or another. It's just about understanding what has happened and how to move forward.
Well, I appreciate the tea. After you, Your Highness.
I'm just going to put that in my head, and I'm not going to deal with it
It's
yet.
the second time. It's the second time.
It is.
All right.
But I'm trudging lightly with this situation.
Yep.
I will turn around and go, and whether he follows me, I'm not gonna look back. I'm just gonna.
All right.
Yeah, well, happily, I'll go along.
Yeah.
So you guys find yourself in the tent of Ghar Seeah, who is the sort of the leader of this community of some kind. He's like your mom's high up, but this guy's like a little higher than her.
Definitely
He's
higher.
like the totally. Oh, hello, my traveling friends. It's nice to see you. Come on in. Take a load off. Would you like a pillow or a papasan?
I'll stand.
I can't do the crisscross, so I'll do the papazan.
Yeah, no, it's cool because you can like tilt it if you want.
I'll take the pillow.
Here you go.
Julius, you did shave. It looks good.
What are you talking about?
What's shaving?
He had a beard and he shaved it and colored it. And
Oh, quite dapper, my friend. Sweet. So, what your mom told me a little, Karina, like, told me a little bit about it. I mean, she's only been here a few days, but, we had need to use our gifted stone to open up the portal to go, like, save you guys. I was kind of against it at first, but, it was gifted to us from the Inarans and was like only supposed to be used in the direst of circumstances. But your mom, she has like gifts and stuff, and like she foresaw like kind of a bad time, right? So she was like, let's go and save my son and his friends. They're gonna need us when that storm wall falls. Okay, you guys keeping up so far? I know you had like some time travel sickness stuff. You had
made it really still again
from it. No, you did. When you got here, like before Burning Man. Thanks for helping out with that. By the way, really cool.
Not cool, but
well, yeah. I mean, Borman's like a bummer. That's like totally lame. But
I raised my coffee to Borman.
To Borman, right? Borman.
You have made it very easy to follow along.
Cool.
So far. Yes. So I think that when we went from one of the portals to the other one, I think your mom told us to be quiet, and I might have tried to help ourselves by mentioning some information that would help. And I think it might have helped. It might not have helped, but I think it did because we seem to be more well off now than we were. And I think everything is good. I think. But yeah, like, what do you know about that?
So I think I follow, but like you tried to help your past self.
Yeah.
Right? So you gave yourself information that you didn't have at that point.
Yeah.
Before.
That's what he did.
Thought that I said that.
Okay. Nope. But like I had to work it out for myself.
Okay.
So I was just making sure I was on the same page. Like, okay.
But it was helpful information.
First of all, like did anybody say like don't say anything or like give you a warning or anything?
Supposedly Karina did.
Karina did.
I didn't hear it. She didn't really warn us too much about the portal. There should be some pre-information about before going in there that you have to chase your soul.
Like an orientation. You know what? That's a really good idea.
Would have been very helpful.
I will second that.
I'm going to say just real quick, like we've only done that the one time in this timeline, but like once we get one shot at it. You know what I mean? Like, so we have turning into Owen Wilson.
So we're stuck
He's
here.
Like, so like, what I'm saying is like, wow. No, like that's really cool and everything, but like, I mean, okay. So we're in alternate timeline. So what happened?
The same thing
before. Like when you guys, like what happened?
We killed, so we were on Inara, and Inara's brother, the Oracle's brother, was evil and trying to take power for himself. And so we killed him.
Okay.
And we killed him. And Inara became the Oracle. And then we jumped through the portal.
So
there was a point that maybe the Oracle died, but I don't think she did, because I have this,
but
I have a rock that helps people bring people back to life, and I still have it. So I think she must still be alive then. And the storm wall is down, And so I think...
Okay. The storm
Keep up,
wall-
Ghar Seeah.
I'm with you.
I
Okay.
think
Let me tell you this. If the storm wall is down, the only thing that can do that is ending the line of the oracle. So,
But
in your timeline, you're saying the storm wall is still up because she didn't die?
no, it was...
no, in both timelines, or in our timeline, it's down.
So she died.
No, but I brought her back to life.
What I remember
And you brought her back to life with the stone.
that
But
you
it-
currently have.
But she wouldn't have died because we killed the brother. So how would she have died?
So,
I don't think
I-
that's it's
I mean, I didn't go through the portal, but Karina told me that the oracle was dead. That, like, she's not alive.
No.
which
that's the
means we
only
weren't able
thing-
to save her with the Godstone. Which
Well,
is
then
why
let's
they
go
had to
back.
rescue
Then
us.
let's go back and save her.
Well, man, that's like not an easy thing to do. Like, it was kind of a one-time thing. You'd have to talk to, like, Cronamgaranth or something. I guess you could find him.
What do you remember, Julius?
About what?
About what happened at Gold Point? What's happened the last 7 days?
What's happened the last 7 days? I don't know. I was kidnapped. I was cursed. My mom's a drug-doing hippie witch. What more do you want from me? He stabs the brother. Inara freaks out. There's a big fight. She doesn't make it, and now we're here.
Inara freaked out?
When he stabbed her brother
Mhm.
while he was shackled? Yeah.
What happened?
Because he was evil.
To you, what happened to you two? Do you not remember anything? Where have you... Yeah.
Do you not remember anything?
Do you have siblings?
I do not. No, that's not true.
This would be easier.
Everyone forgets about
I'm
Robin's
right here.
sister.
I'm right here.
That's going to kill this line of questioning when I ask if you care if someone kills one of them in front of you in cold blood.
Yes, I
Your
do.
sister. Your sister.
I do
You
have
have
a
a sister, yeah.
Yes, you kept telling her that her brother was evil and she didn't believe you, and then you hauled off and slaughtered an innocent man with your sword.
Not innocent. He was evil.
So you claim, but after some restraint and calming down, we get up to the throne room and it's mayhem. I mean, archwizards, we were no match. We did the best we can. We barely got out with our lives. My mom and I dragged our corpses. Like, I picked, your blood is still on me. I don't even know why I saved you.
Because we're friends, Julius.
Friends.
I think we could use the fork right now. Bring the...
What is it with you and forks? Him too.
I left it when we talked on the bench. I left it by the bench, but it doesn't really matter what the fork is.
This is madness.
Okay, I think we're getting a little off task here. I really appreciate the sharing of feelings that's going on. I love it. I'm really into it. I mean, time travel, right? Whoa. So, like, if you have to, like, if we're in an alternate timeline, so here's my question. Were things better before?
Before what?
To clarify, we remember everything from the first timeline,
Yes. You guys
with
remember
the
that.
exception of killing him also in the dungeon.
Yeah, that's where it starts to get a little
That's where it
hazy
gets
for you.
fuzzy.
Like, everything's the same up until you got down there in your memory. And then you have a memory of what came after, like the battle at Gold Point and chasing him down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the temple, all that stuff.
And saving Inara
yeah,
with the gods.
Julius's big speech,
Yep.
Saving Inara, like the chosen champion part. Like, Julius seems to not really recall any of that. What his just new accounting of that was very different from that. And yeah, so your memories are more firm on like everything that happened prior to that.
So Ghar Seeah is asking what happened up before
he's
we
like,
went into the
was it better
portal.
like
So here's the problem I believe we're having. I've read very little about time travel, but I've came from the Citadel of Arcanum on Vortor, and you read about all kinds of magic, and it's kind of just up there. I didn't really think it was real. It's a theory that you can time travel. But it seems to me, you keep saying alternate timeline. You have a completely different recollection than what seems like we do. So there is an alternate timeline somewhere. And for some reason, it's split where you remember one and we remember the other. And we're not really sure what actually happened.
Ooh.
In ours, I don't think it has to do with better or worse. It has to do with what we objectively remember. In ours, we have a memory of the same memory of killing him in the cell, shackled. But the aftermath is very different. We were able to get there in time. Anara was able to turn the Archwizards against the Fae that were doppelganging the Oracle, and we were able. And then Anara dies, but Orin uses Godstone to save her. He became her champion, and then killed Lysander. And after that, you were able to give a huge, monumental speech about how Votor and Anara are the same thing, and how we all need to work together. And that brought everybody together to work out how to defeat the Shadow King. That's what happened from my memory. What's different is where we killed Lysander.
Which should have been better, but if I have the Godstone and the storm rolls down and she's dead anyway, then it's worse.
Who won KrakenFest?
We won KrakenFest.
Who won KrakenFest?
Is this more of your trickery? Is this more of your mind games? Who won KrakenFest?
Mm-hmm.
What does this even matter?
What do you remember?
Kind of agree on that.
Of KrakenFest?
Yes.
We lost freeze tag on day 3.
Did we?
We won Capture the Flag on day 2.
Yes, we won capture. What is? Am I being quizzed here? Is this an inquisition?
What about
What is
day
going
one?
on?
We won at the wall on day 1.
What?
This is what I mean.
You turned into a bear and he shot an arrow and we brought the tower down on the Kraken. You were a hero and you were a hero. You did, Julius. Look, I'm sorry for talking, and I'm sorry for bringing those two sea elves down in the water, but you're irrationally angry right now. And I think Ghar Seeah's right about some of this stuff.
Hold on.
Did he give him his tea? Did you give him his tea? Did you get your tea?
I did. I don't think he wanted to drink it because he thought it was drugged. One timeline that we remember, there's 2 days of KrakenFest. One's 3. That means we got to Gold Point a day later. Which means the Archfey probably got there in time. And something different happened there.
Yeah, I killed the brother earlier. Even better.
Oh, the Archfey were there, and the Fenorans
Or the
were there.
Fenorans were... No,
Oh,
the
it was,
Fenorans were already
you
under.
don't remember the massacre? Oh my
No.
God, the Fenorans came en masse. The city of Gold Point was practically destroyed. It was mayhem. It's a good thing we got out of there with your lives. You should be thanking me, not telling me that I'm crazy.
I'm not saying you're crazy. Both happened. That's what happens when you meddle with time.
Which is my fault. And I screw up everything like I always do, and I'm sorry about that. But we can fix it.
I don't think there's a fix. There's just a forward.
I don't understand what there is to be fixed. I don't understand why we are having these silly conversations. You brought us here to help. How can we help?
It's also true. Because the Shadow King's on here. And we dealt with the Shadow King, right?
Yes, we dealt with the Shadow King.
And now we're here to deal with the Shadow King more.
That was our choice that I remember us making.
And you left the Vortorian Empire to bring, to help all these people.
To bring the light of Vortor to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it.
We just have a different recollection of how you went about that.
Okay.
But if a Nar is, that's not good though.
Well, if we don't know, Karina had to get you out of there pretty fast, but it was not looking good from what she told me. Like, yeah, the Fenorans showed up and were in the process of destroying Gold Point. From what we can tell, like, it's essentially like a civil war between the elves now. Like, they're pissed. They're still in control of those the Fey creatures, I guess, because the ceremony where the Fenorans pledged themselves to I don't know. And so the Marinans, they won KrakenFest, and then I don't know, maybe they didn't. Okay, things are pretty bleak over there in the Elflands. And with the storm wall gone, that's probably not great for their own defenses. I mean, I don't know, but if there was ever a move to be made on the Elven continent, it would be without the protection of the storm wall. Things are, I think.
So what do you propose we do?
Cronamgaranth might be the best person to talk to. He's at the top of the Silver Peak Mountains. He's a hermit. He lives by himself. We haven't seen him in quite some time, but he comes down every now and then. He knows a lot about time and time magic. He also knows a lot about the Godstones. He's the one who gave us the one that gave us that we were able to use in the ceremony to open that portal.
Well, I have this one, and we can open the portal again. Here.
Well,
Here, look. Here.
oh, this is. Well, that's great.
Done.
There's more. Well, we can't perform the ceremony. We need him to do it. Like he's
He's the one that performed in the first place.
kind
Okay.
of the time guy. But if you can, like, go find him. he
Well, let's
might-
go. Then let's go. All the better.
Sure. Sounds great. One thing, so Silver Peak Mountains are kind of like the base of the mountains, and maybe what's underneath are in, like shadows and stuff. That's
Like-
kind of new.
Checks out.
I don't remember that being the case. But no, it's been like that for a while now.
The Shadow
think.
King. We've dealt with it.
Oh, okay.
Not the
Yeah.
Silver Peak Mountains, but we've dealt with the Shadow King before, and we can deal
At
with
least
it
a
again.
visage of him, yeah, a piece of him
Okay.
that was in an aura.
We're pretty powerful. He's a wizard. I have a lot of luck on my side with this stone, but I can swing my sword really well. He can turn into a bear and do all his mind powers, and we'll do really well.
Don't bring up the curse.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, I suppose we can try to set things right. If we can cast the time spell again, we can try to figure out what happened. We can maybe go back and change things. We have to be careful about it. Time is it's a delicate balance, and it always is, but if we can bring Cronamgaranth back here, we can do the time ceremony again. We did it once. And I think we can do it again. But we need him to go to help us. It won't be easy. I mean, we can send a few people with you if you want, or if you think maybe traveling smaller group, that's a good idea too. You know, like we're no slouches when it comes to combat, but you know, we're kind of one-on-one. We have to turn into, you know, our weird form, our moon touched forms, our wook walkers, to like be of any real good use.
No, we can do that. We're pretty capable.
Okay, I mean that would be cool. So I'll leave it to you guys to figure out what you want to do, but we can help you with if you can secure the help of Commemorate, that would be probably a good step forward. And I mean, I guess, yeah, we'll just kind of like wait for your answer. You let us know.
We'll just like wait here, man.
What you want to do. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Is that what you needed help with? Just the Silver Peak Mountains and dealing with the Shadow King?
Well, that wasn't what I thought I was going to ask, but that is now that's kind of like the biggest thing now. It wasn't a big concern like before yesterday, though.
Seems like
I
you
kind of
got
have like
affected
two
too.
ideas in my head. That's kind of weird.
Mhm.
Like maybe it wasn't a big deal, but now it is kind of a big deal. Time's crazy, man. Time's weird.
I'm figuring that out.
Yeah. So, what else are you guys doing? Do you have any other questions for our buddy here?
So many questions.
So many questions.
Nothing but questions.
Nothing but fantastic. Make sure I'm not okay. Great. So, yeah. So the other, there are some like other things that you can investigate that are going on. The Silver Peak Mountains is sort of the biggest concern that he has. He does mention that there are like they've been having some problems. You know, we've been having some problems. Like our supplies are supposed to come in from the coastal city over there. They're not here yet. So like, you know, like wagons and stuff. They're supposed to bring more like, you know, stuff for grilled cheese and like, you know, like, and like the big
Some
there was
sweet
this,
coffee,
like,
cerulean dark roast.
yeah,
Or is that
there
what
was
you
this
got that
like,
here?
you know, there was this group like of you know, traveling musicians, like bards that were supposed to come and play the festival, but like they never showed up. They got their deposit, so like they kind of like they're really supposed to be here. They were supposed to come in on the same ships that were going to go to the supplies, but like they're not here either. So I'm not really sure what that's about.
It's probably about the alternate timeline. It's all connected.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
guess so.
you'd have more supplies if you didn't set them on fire every night.
Well, that's what Burning Man's all about, man. You know, it's a really religious, like, significant thing to my people. We could sit and talk about it at length, but I won't bore you with the... Karina already told me you're not into the symbology of everything.
Don't
so,
use
like,
the
that's
word
cool.
bore right now, if that's okay.
Yeah, I won't. Out of respect for my boy Borman, okay? But, you know, hey, that's another thing. Like, time, it's kind of like, we could fix that. If y'all had time, maybe we could bring him back too. That'd be cool.
Sure.
Like, just put on your list of like, if you get, you know, Commemorate to like come down from the mountain and like maybe you can't. I don't know. With those shadows there now, like that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that's fine. But I mean, there's also like the cleanup from the festival, stuff like that. You know, if you guys really wanted to help out, that'd be cool. because that, like, that's pretty major.
Time traveled to rescue us so we could clean up your party?
No, like, I'm just saying, like, we have cleaning crew. We're cool. Like, we
Okay.
can do it.
Mm.
But, like, it's just like you guys got to hang out. So, like, cleaning up, just like, it's kind of nice, like common courtesy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Thought that might be nice.
Nah. Yeah, maybe Cremamanam.
Phenomenon?
Mangaret.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that
Should we?
Oh, you want my opinion now?
Thank you for saving us, Julius. Thank you for making me awesome breakfast every morning, and thank you for introducing us to the fork.
You need to go sleep it off.
We did. You might need to sleep it off now, Julius. We saved you. You said
I'm
kidnapped. We saved you from that
The
shit.
crazy in a town full of people who have lost their minds on substances. You tell the one sober person that he's crazy.
I'm sober. Help us, man.
Pockets and pits. 1236.
Except he did it upside down last time he did it. That's not how you do it. No, that's not how you do it. Pockets. Not up there.
I walk out. I am so tired of this crazy nonsense
sure.
talk that I just walk out.
I mean, I'll follow him, and I'm going to keep apologizing.
Sure. So you guys are heading out of the tent, and
I'll help you clean up, and then we'll figure out a path to probably Cormangranth.
Cromangaranth.
Don't pretend like we're the crazy people for not being able to pronounce it.
Cromangaranth.
Cromanger.
Hey, we could even get Paterial
I'm
there,
gonna-
okay? So,
Ptolemy. That was actually
Tarlamine. That's what you call them. Tarlamine.
Go.
All right. How do you spell it? Core?
CHROM.
Oh, God, there's an H.
GORANTH.
You're going to have to start over.
Cromangaranth.
Crowman?
Cromangaranth.
Gore
and
Anth.
Cromangaranth.
Dear Lord.
Max,
Votor,
is
help
he-
us.
exactly. Vortor, help us.
Yeah. Even forgot how to do the pockets and pits.
You followed him, didn't you? I was still in the thing.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
Fantastically.
I'm sure.
So it's about that time. You guys are Julius is storming out of the tent yet again.
Mhm.
Orin, hot on his heels. Wait a minute, Julius. And it's at that point you hear a strange whistling sound. Like
everyone?
yeah, it's like coming from above the trees. You hear
You
see
hear it in the tent?
the stone gate suddenly just is impacted from behind. Floor tiles, stones scatter throughout the park. You see
What is going on?
a couple of tents are torn down with the shrapnel. You hear another whistling sound. Another impact on the stone gate. This one on another one next to the tree off to the side. And it seems like the town is under attack. And you look up the hill, there's a ridge,
Uh-huh.
and you see these blue and gold banners start to appear over the ridge, and a line of soldiers led by a golden dragonborn with his sword held aloft. And he says,
You have all been declared enemies of the Votorian Empire. We are here to occupy this heathen territory in the name of Vortor.